Any message to your fans? Yeah.
Become my fan, please. You guys right there watching. Become my fan. It was epic. And मतलब मुझे कोई final word, चिट्ठी पढ़ना कुछ नहीं मिला. मेरा last dialogue उस show पे है.
I did enjoy being a traitor, but I was under a lot of pressure.
How out of it were we that we weren't even paying attention to
Babe, did you
things in trays?
That is so irrelevant. Did you see me and Apurva were sitting right there? When Purva was taking out the poison and me and her like... I also didn't vote for her.
No, but the toughest
didn't vote for her.
Was to lie to her. Because I genuinely
It was easy to lie to
her.
me?
Yeah.
No, yes.
Hello and welcome, this is Grace and you're watching News 18 Showsha. Today I have the ex-contestants of The Traitors with me. Thank you guys for joining me today, absolute pleasure.
You just broke my heart.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You said ex-contestant.
But you still won our hearts. I mean, I binge-watched yesterday and I loved all three of your performances.
Thank you so much.
So I want to ask, did you like gel well on the show as well or are you gelling well now? Is it like trauma bonding happening here?
No trauma.
We three were actually very good with each other on the show.
We were very good, yeah.
Like, I mean, guys, she saved me from having to talk to the walls and then I had...
And she was literally trying to throw Purav under the bus via me. She was literally like, Sufi, Purav. And I was not listening.
No, you listened in one of the episodes, you were like, yeah.
Actually, I voted for him. My last vote also is for him, but I was just like not bothered enough to actually attack him.
Nobody
But how was the whole experience shooting for it? It's
Traumatizing.
Yeah.
Nutshell, in a nutshell,
Yeah. PTSD. PTSD.
I think Anshula, you spoke about this having PTSD, your mental health went for a toss. Was there a particular moment that triggered it?
For me, it was my last mission that triggered it because I have personal history with death.
Yeah.
And kudos to the team, the way that they actually did that mission. It was very realistic. Oh, you weren't there.
Yeah.
It was very realistic for
My
us. Technically it resulted in his death, but the entire experience that we had...
It was too spooky.
It was, and I literally went back to my mother's passing away, the day that she passed away, because some of the rituals were similar. And when you're in a captive environment for as many days as we were, we are anyway very high pressurized in that entire sense. Like even our emotions were running high.
Yeah, it
and
was
we
like do or die, literally.
It was and you're constantly second guessing yourself because your gut is going wrong at any given point. So I think I was more easily triggered than I normally would have been had it not been, or if it would have been perhaps a little bit earlier in the season, because by that time we weren't so inside the whole thing as well. So that mission definitely triggered me. So in a way, I was glad that was my circle of shock.
Ready to go.
Sufi, in fact, your death was very dramatic. You were just put down as such.
At this point, you know, babe, सबको finale मिलता है, era गैरा भी finale पहुंच जाता है, but funeral legends को ही मिलती है.
But what was going through your mind when you?
I honestly, babe, I knew that I was going to die because I was like कि मैं middle में हूँ. Cinematically shot के हिसाब से मेरा ही जितना sense बनता है. So I was prepared, and you can see that I was the one who cried the most.
It was almost like he was shivering.
I was actually not even bothered about the announcement. I was worried about के गिरने के बाद क्या होने वाला, and I don't even like my whole it was bruised here. And जब तक ये लोग बाहर बातें कर रहे थे, वहाँ अंदर मुझे चिकन तंदूरी की तरह पकाया जा रहा था. I was inside for 20 minutes while they were all like doing their shot. Okay, Karan is saying, and then they're walking out. Till then, it's like 100-degree temperature, and I'm being cooked inside. It was epic. And मतलब मुझे कोई final word, चिट्ठी पढ़ना कुछ नहीं मिला. मेरा last dialogue उस show पे है.
That's true.
But it's so
that was epic.
I really want to know, was it you screaming for that?
Yes, that was me scream.
Did they just...
They just added it twice. I love it. But it just
how far did he fall?
Like Sufi Motiwala being thrown a funeral just feels
that
correct.
That box was boxing.
Yeah.
Like it was
Elnaaz, you played such a beautiful game as a traitor. I mean, that was epic, whatever you did. And you reached till here. How was your journey on the show? Did you enjoy being a traitor?
Yes, girl.
I did enjoy being a traitor, but I was under a lot of pressure. Episode 7 was the height of it for me. And till yesterday, I was second guessing myself every day and wondering, I took the right steps in every episode? Did I take the right step in the mission? And I kept questioning myself whether things would have been different if I would have gone for the shield. And I realized that even in episode 7, I took the right decision in the mission.
Truly, because honestly...
Because I knew that everyone is going to vote for me.
Yeah, I mean,
And it would have just been the wrong...
It would have been a waste of you in the mission.
Yes.
And
so even there, see, for me in the show, it was constantly about giving the viewers something to see. Okay? It was never about myself. I mean, obviously, I tried to do my best, but I was never thinking, oh, I need to be... I knew that even if I'm not the winner, I want to make sure that the mission money is earned. That, because that's the whole point of the game, right? So there also, you saw, just before 10 seconds, I threw that. I just wanted to... I knew I'm going to do that. And I was just acting in front of Urfi, right?
Yeah.
And again, I was betraying, right? The constant betrayal, I wanted to keep that on. And then I was thinking, I know I'm going. I was smart enough to see what is happening.
Yeah.
And I could see how Urfi's,
And get that 10 lakh.
Yeah, and I could see how Urfi, rightly so, had all of her people around. And I knew that's what's going to happen. So I was like, this is going to give it another wow moment in the show.
Love it.
It's going to give me my 10 lakhs.
Yeah.
Because I just made you guys 7.5 lakhs by myself in the secret mission, which I wanted back. So I was like, we're taking the 10 lakhs, sister.
So that secret mission, where did that empathy come from? Why did you risk your identity? What made you do it?
She was bored.
I don't think it was empathy. I think she just wanted to kind of go for it because, like,
she was like, "There's nothing happening in this palace. I'm gonna go find this
I feel like it was more like, I'm a go-getter. Like, I'm gonna do this with or without.
I don't say no to anything. When people tell me this is what you have to do, I don't go, no, I can't do it. I go, I have to learn how to do it, and then I'll do everything to learn how to do it and to make it happen. For me, there is no, I won't do it. Even if I would have gotten caught, people would have seen that I did try.
Yeah.
And that's more important for me. Just generally in life,
So I think.
So,
But how out of it were we that we weren't even paying attention to
Babe, did you
things in trays?
That is so irrelevant. Did you see me and Apurva were sitting right there? When Purva was taking out the poison and me and her like, love you, baby.
You never suspected her, Elnaaz. You never suspected that she could be a traitor.
Babe.
No,
I'll tell you what it
never.
was. So how she said that, for her it was like the game and everything. For me, it was about me.
Yeah.
It was about the fact that I want to make the money for me.
to buy the house in Mumbai.
Yes. I want everybody to meme me. I want everybody to talk about me. And I want to be famous. That was my thing. And I did that.
I feel you could have been a better traitor than an innocent. You
No, babe.
ever felt? No? You
So
never
I'll
felt
tell
that?
you why. Because in the interview with Karan Johar, I told him, Karan, I'm the bitch of the season. You better make me the traitor. And then when he was picking in the circle, like we had our hands up, and you can see also on my face, I was dying internally. I was like, he better not pick me. I will literally start crying.
Yeah.
I will they will send me right now only idhar se ki yahi hai traitor, isko ghar bhej do.
Honestly,
I was
it's
not.
not easy.
Yeah.
I never
too hard.
thought. I don't know how you guys know it. But in my mind, I thought, okay, whatever. When it actually happened, I was like, bro, this is not everyone's cup of tea.
Because you are outcasted, right? In a house of 20 where you're locked in, you are automatically outcasted by mentality. You feel outcasted.
And you have to technically be acting the entire time that you're on
That
screen.
you're not,
And I mean, thankfully, she's an actor, so she does this for a living.
Oscar-winning
But for
actress.
the rest of us, definitely. Like I told her, we have to create some more awards to give to this.
Yeah, like people need to be getting awards for acting well on a reality show.
But for and even Purav, to a great extent, he acts, right? Because he impersonates people. That's what he does for a profession when he puts up his YouTube vlogs as well. So I think for them,
very lively, true.
it was maybe like 10% easier because they've done this outside of that high pressure environment. But even then, like I don't think how
To constantly play a role.
Yeah.
16 hours, 14
and she
hours.
genuinely won my trust. Like it's not like
And it was the toughest,
I also
must
didn't
say.
vote for her.
No, but the
I also
toughest
didn't
for
vote
me
for her.
was to lie to her. Because I genuinely
It was easy
love
to lie
her.
to me?
Yeah.
No, yes. Yeah, but
Love
to
it.
her, because I was emotionally very attached to her at some point, and when she was telling me, if you are the traitor, I would this, and I would talk to the walls, and inside I was just like, I was dying inside, you know, because it's at the end of the day, you're still, however much you're acting, you're still a human. And you don't want to betray anybody.
True.
I have to do that because it's a job in that moment. But I was like, oh no, I really love you. Please don't.
But Anshula literally had it correct. She literally was like Sufi, Purav and you. Like you said it to her face.
Yeah.
And then you didn't get them out.
No. To me? Did you
told
say you
you.
thought I'm the traitor?
Yeah, on your face. She's like, I want to look into people who we don't look into.
Yeah, the underdogs. Even Anshu sir.
Yeah. So he was like Sufi,
But which is
Purav
why-
and you.
But I voted for Purav. Which is why you not remember? Were you not? No, you were not.
I was not there. I was dead.
No, the circle of shock that you were hosting.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I
Tell
kept
her.
bringing up points for Purav as well.
Yeah, true.
But that was a circle of shock that was completely
Elnaaz leaning. Yeah.
But the amount of questions that I've even asked, because my entire thing was
Actually, yeah. Even I was asked so many questions because I also got 3 votes.
so. But like my entire thing was, from logical perspective, the only people so late in the game, when you're given a choice to do something personal, whether it's a shield or whether it's personal money, you're playing for the team. How can you be so sure that you're going to make it at the end?
That was a good point to go for Purav there.
And I brought that up with him multiple times as well. We've asked him for names multiple times as well. So in that circle, we did try and go after
But
Purav.
you know
then
what he
loud our
did
voices.
best was that he didn't get frantic after our questions.
Yeah.
He used to always just smile and not even answer. And we used to be like,
Because his baseline was lost. So he continued being that.
He just continued being like absent in front of us.
Yeah, which is fantastic because he managed to be that baseline throughout.
Truly.
Yeah. So Anshula, having a family member on the show, was that difficult for you? Because you can't trust even your own family member here.
So honestly, in the beginning of the game, like the first few episodes and the first few days, I'm actually grateful that Mahip was there, because even like when we were not on camera, when we were talking just as talking, there was a breather, like there was a break from this to my home life in that sense, for an example, because I'm an introvert. I don't know how in a group of 20 people to go and constantly start making conversations. Had Mahip not got eliminated, I don't think I would have even become as friendly with Elnaaz as I probably did in that show. I think after Mahip's elimination, I started talking to more people. Until she was in the house, I was okay being more of an observer. In a lot of my video diaries, I've said this, ki I don't want to form like allyships, because at the back of my head, I already knew I have somebody who I know is technically like a friend on the show, out of the show, everything. Yeah, and we didn't want to make it too much of an alliance, because every time Mahip and I would be talking, everybody would be staring at us and being like, what one of them?
They're the traitor.
One of them. So they are just going to be talking to each other. So then both of us also started sort of talking to each other in groups of maybe 2 or 3 people more available there. But yeah, the first few days definitely were a little bit easier, because I knew that she was going to be around.
Sufi, I want to ask, what's going on between you and Urfi? Like, there's a war happening. You've spoken so much about it. Like, what's the root cause of it? What's the stem, and where does Dolly come in between?
Oh, so basically, there was a whole issue online with a YouTuber, and his straight audience was abusing me, homophobic slurs, which is unacceptable in all lengths. Dolly Javed and Urfi also, in a deleted story, she posted it and realized that what she's saying is BS. So she deleted it, but they were excusing homophobia to create a point for her. That, them abusing you is okay because you abused my sister on the show. But they are not the same things.
True.
Allowing and excusing homophobia to create controversy for attention is very, very pathetic, honestly. And that's why I had to, really take a very clear stand against her that, I'm done with you and your narrative. You're not a wisdomist, Mother Teresa. I mean, she on yesterday's episode is calling Janvi ji a chutia. Who is also a senior, right? So she's not a doodh ki duli hui son pari. So she needs to pipe down, calm down, take a little reality check, and then talk. That's what's happening.
Sorry. Should I? In the house, though.
I'll kill you later.
Yes, Anshula actually reminded me of something very important, that the whole fight in the house also had apologized to her.
Because
I apologized to her privately on Thursday after the release of the show. And we did a whole kumbaya BS that we're not going to fight, we're not going to do anything. Then she posted a reel, deleted it, posted a story, deleted it. Then she made her sister post a story. So I'm like, I'm not going to be systematically bullied by a bunch of lunatics. I'm going to take my stand clearly, and it is what it is. I said what I said.
You were saying something.
Yes.
No, I just felt like generally for me, it was, okay, I've never done reality before, and I don't think I'm ever going to do reality after this.
She said, one and done.
I did this because of the whole fact that you can use your brain in this and not just be there and abuse each other. So for me, looking at the circle of shock also, I'm getting PTSD. When we were sitting there, or even in the palace, when we would see people fighting, I would get all worked up. I'd be like, this is not what I've come for. I've come for strategy. I've come for...
constantly told us, every time that there were fights, production broke the fourth wall, and they constantly came out to tell us, stop fighting, none of this is going to make it. Stop fighting, none of this is going to make it.
Yeah.
But it was so much that some of it made it.
My rant obviously made it.
This sounds like Bigg Boss a lot to me. Did you ever feel like that?
Please
No,
don't
we never
Honestly,
felt like
we were
that.
playing the game because we were so immersed in it. From the outside world, what y'all have to understand is y'all get to see 1 hour titrated out of a 17 or 18 hour day.
Yeah.
Everybody there is in a high pressure situation. We all have had emotional outbursts at some point or the other.
Yeah, like
Some
we
of
all
them
have tried
made
10 times.
Some of them have made it, some of them have not made it. They also need to figure out a 1 hour edit in which they can grab your attention, they can
create
make
a
sure the game is
storyline.
going forward. And yes, because Bigg Boss is one of the most famous reality shows that has worked in this country, I am assuming they would have had to lean into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Now,
to cater to the audience.
Because
Yeah,
just
the
like
audience.
from an Indian lens perspective, the audience is not someone that wants to use their brain while watching OTT or reality TV. People watch reality TV to escape. People watch reality TV to just be like, ha ha, he, it's so funny. So this, am I lying?
No, that's
These
why
are the
we're
facts.
laughing.
These are the facts. People just want ke log aapas mein.
But you guys are ready for Bigg Boss now. Will you
Not
never
at all.
join? No,
Not at
never?
all.
No,
Not
because
at
the
all.
difference was that on the show we were never made to talk about our own lives.
Yeah.
Our private spaces were never shot. We used to go back to our bedrooms and get that off time.
Yeah.
Whereas Bigg Boss is based on voyeurism.
Yeah.
It's like the constant peeping
Like,
into the
it's a right
house and
word,
looking
yeah.
at them. That's what that's based on. So that big difference was the reason all of us, and like even Amazon Prime was able to get like a Raftar and the Kapoors and all of these actors and big people to show up on this show because it was about brain power. It was not about like Titi Tata and all of that.
True. So before leaving, any message to your fans?
Huh?
Any message to your fans? Yeah.
Become my fan, please. You guys right there watching, become my fan. That's my message.
Anything from you guys?
no, I mean, it was
You
a
can
game.
also tell them to become my fan.
Become our fans. If you're already Elnaaz's fan,
Anshula,
you already
you have
have
fans.
great choice. Just
They
become
have fans.
ours as well. We'll come in package deal. We'll just like piggyback on this.
Yes.
No, honestly, just remember what y'all are watching was supposed to be a game of strategy. It still is a game. Even though there could have been emotionally volatile moments, it was never meant to be any sort of character assassination in a personal sense of the word because it was a very high pressure situation and only the 20 of us who were in it actually can understand and tell you what high pressure means and why we were behaving as volatile.
Yeah, so you guys should just take it as entertainment and laugh and move on.
Yeah. Like no need to get personal with any of that.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to say something?
I mean, to my fans, I don't know. I have since last night. It is shocking, and I don't know why, but I did not expect to be loved as much as I'm being loved. Very honestly,
You were very
entertaining.
I did not expect it. But all I want to say is, I hope that with the work that I did in Traitors or the work that I do in future, I can give that love back somehow because I feel like I owe you guys so much for the love that I got.
Okay, thank you so
Sign
much, guys.
her, book her.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank
you.
Grace, thank you.
Thank you.